Hello, everyone. This is the Flagler Weather Update. Today is the 22nd of August, 2026. That makes today Saturday. Taking a look at the weather across Flagler County. You can see quite a bit of cloudiness across the state of Florida due to a lot of tropical moisture, which is, kind of what to expect this time of year. So, speaking of tropics, taking a look at what the National Hurricane Center is saying. Three systems out here, none of those really an issue for us. The one that we will be watching is a system that is coming off of Africa. It has a low chance of developing in the next 7 days as it progresses off to the west northwest. And then we have another one out in the central Atlantic. That's not going to, if it, but also has a low chance of development, but no problems for us. Might kick the surf up if it does develop. And another one way, way, way far away off the coast of Western Europe. That one, very low chance of developing, kind of unusual, but no problems for us here in Flagler County. Taking a look at the long range tropical weather outlook, and we can see that the Climate Prediction Center has focused on generally the central tropical Atlantic for potential of additional development through early September. It's getting in towards the peak of hurricane season. It is not unusual to see this kind of thing. So, of course, we just talked about the tropics, but looking at hazards. So the main thing is going to be the heat and thunderstorms with isolated strong thunderstorms possible. Most of us will probably miss the worst storms, but where they do occur, they could produce a carry risk of torrential downpours, frequent lightning, and squally winds. The isolated hit or miss type storms will persist into Monday, chiefly focusing in the afternoons between 3 and 10 o'clock at night. And we may see that storm coverage increase a little bit in the middle part of the upcoming week. Now, taking a look at total precipitation, looking about quarter to a half inch of rain can be expected on the average. However, there could be isolated heavier amounts in thunderstorms. And let's get back to, I want to get back to our precipitation chances here and focusing on that just for a moment. So what are our rain chances as we go through the week? So as we generally go through Monday, Tuesday, and as we go through Saturday and Sunday, about a 30 to 40% chance of thunderstorms each day, and then a lesser chance at night, mostly just the chance of any lingering shower and storm activity. Monday, even a lower chance, 15 to 20% chance. But then Tuesday, those rain chances increase, about a 50% chance, and that kind of sticks with us into Wednesday, maybe a little bit less. And then the typical scattered hit or miss showers and storms can be expected the rest of the week, with best chances in the afternoons. Taking a look at temperatures, taking a look at daily high temperatures, generally through the week, sticking to the mid 90s inland, lower 90s, upper 80s beaches. Looking at low temperatures, because, this is our tropical season here. Lows in the 70s, pretty much straight across the board. More importantly, what is the heat index? So generally 105 degrees to 103 each day, but potentially getting hotter towards the end of the week, Thursday, Friday, with those numbers approaching 110 degrees in some places. So we will not be out of the woods with the heat by any stretch. Though we might get a little bit of a tiny reprieve, we're not really out of it. So taking a look at long-range forecast, this takes us into the end of August. Expect precipitation chances to stay above normal. Temperatures expected to be fairly well above normal. And looking into the beginning part of September, expect average precipitation chances. September is typically the wettest month that we see here. And look for temperatures to continue to remain above normal. Wildfire concerns? Well, due to lightning, we've had several. These are all contained, some of your bigger fires in the southern part of the county with up to 40 acres, and a couple up by Palm Coast, 1/10 of an acre to 2 acres, and another one on the West County line. But all of these are contained. They could still be smoldering a little bit, so you might smell a little bit of smoke, but in the mornings particularly. But none of these are of any threat or concern. So that's going to wrap it up. Thank you for watching. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. And everybody out there, have a great day and a great rest of the week.